So as a continuation from the last vlog, we find ourselves now on the River Soar, and this vlog will take us as far as Kegworth Deep Lock. This vlog also contains the revelation as to why Mrs Lumsden's microphone doesn't always work.
It's lovely, isn't it? See, we could live somewhere like that, couldn't we? See how it's hollow underneath there? Because it's on stilts as such.
Lovely kitchen. Farmhouse, people do table in there.
Yes. Don't be too nosy though, Mrs Lumsden, because you don't want people thinking, look at her out there, sticking a big Sutton Coldfield beak in our kitchen.
And there is a reason to say where I came from because
Because if I'm Sutton Coldfield, he's posh. You could live in that shed.
yeah.
We would, wouldn't we? I would have no issue with that.
Me neither.
I'd just be a little bit worried when it floods.
Yeah.
But it's going to float. It's a floating home, isn't it? So it's going up.
Yeah.
That's
That was
nice, you see,
lovely.
as well. It's got a bit of an alpine feel to it, the wood. Yeah, it's all open here. Good. Are you happy?
Yeah. Might go and put the kettle on in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, today's been my favourite part. I do like rivers.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, the canals are pretty and beautiful, but the river gives something else, doesn't it? It's
I think the
you
canals.
don't know what to expect on a river.
Yeah, the canals are comforting and not isolating, but there's a lot of kind of like greenery around there. It's all very peaceful and chilling. The rivers are kind of like lively.
Yeah, there's more life on a
Yeah.
river. And it's the what's the word I'm looking for? When you've got lots of differences.
Diverse.
It's more diverse. It is. There's those different types of boats. There are different activities going on.
Sail away boats.
Mm.
So basically a sail away is just like the shell and an engine and you fit it however you want to.
Yeah, well, there's all levels. There's all levels. You can have just the shell, you know, at worst case, or cheapest case, I suppose. And you have then got to put everything else into it. When it's called a sail away, really, that means you can drive it. So it'll have its gearbox, its engine, gearbox, prop shaft, electrical system. But then, you know, some will come ready foamed so that, you know, the insulation's all there and stuff. Hey, mate. It'd be interesting to see those chimneys coming down, wouldn't it?
What's the timeline for losing the power stations across the UK?
I don't know. I don't know if there is one. There must be, I would have thought. You got to have the alternative, though, haven't you? I mean, see, nuclear power is still frowned upon. It's still a worrying situation if it's not done right. I'm not sure what else is around here. I'm not sure what. You know, we saw Rugeley get knocked down, but so what's the alternative? Where's the alternative coming from?
Wind farms. I mean, solar power, I guess, but it's not like we get an awful lot of sun. But we get a lot of wind, mainly out of your mouth.
Hey. It's nice to be out. As I mentioned earlier, you know, we've only been out 3 days. Feels like we've come a long way. I didn't expect to get this far. And we've cut the week short. We're trying to get back for Friday, whereas we'd got till Sunday, but the forecast is not great for the end of the week. I mean, it's not great now, but there's a lot of rain coming in by the looks of things on Saturday, and I don't really want to be out if it's raining that heavily. So we may as well head back. It's not a problem.
So, as you know, it's a constant battle to get Mrs L to wear a microphone. I've now got her wearing a microphone. Stand by for the reasons why that still doesn't work.
I might look at taking the boat up into Birmingham. Made 2 or 3 contacts over the last 6 months of people who want to help out with some locks and stuff, people who haven't got a boat. And I'm more than happy to sort of take some people up there. It's nice. I love the farmers bridge flight anyway up into Birmingham. So if I've got some help, that'd be fantastic. Careful, Mrs Lumsden. Watch your head.
Just wanted to check something with you.
Okay.
And it's just like, how much do you love me?
What have you broken?
I haven't broken anything.
What have you done wrong?
Forgot to press record on the phone. Just realised when I went
Absolutely
inside.
despair.
Sorry. Those are nice boats over there.
There was some lovely stuff we recorded
Aw,
then.
look at that dog. I'm waving at him. Yeah, I know.
Well, let's hope it's caught it on my mic.
I've got it on record now though, if that helps.
Oh, good. Look at this face, how happy it looks.
To be honest, that's what it normally looks like. Off camera.
It's funny how different rivers, different canals as well, how they have a different personality, don't they? They have a different feel to them, a different vibe. Because this is just come off the Trent. Well, it's going on to the Trent really, but it's completely different. The Severn
So is this
is
still the
typically
river?
the Severn.
Is this still the river?
Yeah, this is the Soar. This is now.
It's like, it looks at the side like it's been cut out, doesn't it?
That's
You
just
know, down there.
that's where it's collapsed in over the years, isn't it?
So is that a Dutch barge as well, or is that just
Yeah.
a wide beam?
No, it's what they call a Dutch barge. I think it is. You see the way it like scoops under at the back. They have that sort of look about them. I'm sure they are. Somebody might be able to tell us, but I'm pretty sure.
I think
Definitely
it's
when
the
they
front,
have
yeah.
that banana sort of shape to them, as well. That's a definite one, I think. They're nice. They're very elegant, aren't they? In their look. I'd like to go inside a couple just to see what they look like. 'Cause look how high they are on the bow. Because obviously they've come across the sea, haven't they? Seagoing vessels, so they need that. But I wonder what the.
So that's just a wide beam, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just a wide beam canal boat, really. Yeah, or river boat. But I'm assuming that a wide beam is the same as a narrow boat in that it's a flat bottom,
Yeah.
or maybe a slight V. But these Dutch barges, I wonder what they are. With them being seagoing vessels, do you think they'd have a keel? So, do you know what a keel is? It's like a thick, heavy section that runs like the spine of the boat underneath. So, because it sticks down in the water away from the hull itself, it
yeah.
stops
Yes.
movement.
I know.
So because this has got a slight V, there's no keel on this, I don't think. So which is why it rocks a bit. Well, when there's a keel, then there's obviously some resistance there under the water, so it gives it stability. Again, somebody's probably going to say, Lumpy, you have not got a clue what you're talking about. You're trying to hoodwink your missus with facts that don't exist. You've made that up and it's not that.
I think when you say hoodwink, that would imply that I'm actually listening to you. think that a lot of these people just actually live on their boats here and don't go anywhere?
Possibly, but I think people on the rivers do make a lot more use of it because they're more expansive, aren't they? You know, these are wider guys, but they're on wider water sections, so it's a wide beam on the Grand Union, for example. You don't actually see many travelling about, do you? Because it's tight for them. And I think they also know it makes it tight for other boat users, other waterway users. You know, one of those coming down the canal, there's not a lot of space then to get your boat. You know how you get a bit nervous about passing just a standard narrowboat. Because there are relatively narrow sections on the Grand Union. So we really like the River Soar. It's really nice. This is the first section of it really where we're in the countryside. Everything else has been a few sort of riverside moorings and quite a few boats knocking around. We're heading towards Kegworth now. There's something really nice about being on a new stretch of water because you just don't know what's around the next corner. And it's really exciting. You see a corner like that and you think, what's going to be around there? It's time to put the drone up, Mrs. So apparently the next place we get to, of any note, is Kegworth Deep Lock. It's apparently a bit more fierce. Because Barry on lazy days, he knows this place. And he's told me. Let's just check the Bible. So we've done Ratcliffe Lock.
No.
Oh, it's a boat. Is that all right?
No.
Oh, you got Kegworth Shallow Lock, then Kegworth Deep Lock. Someone's busy in there. Yeah. Look at that. Can you see us in one of those? Yeah, that's a holiday home to let. I think they'd let it for 6 months. I hope you're taking care of my drone there. It's been a while since it's had a flight, my drone. Oh, oh. So this is Kegworth Shallow Flood Lock. Okay. This is just a flood lock. Right, I'm going to have to put my camera down, missus, now, because obviously that's a sharp bend, isn't it, for a river? It's a lot of work, and that's why it's shouldn't really bother me what people think. But when there are open criticism of vloggers, of YouTubers, it irritates me, because they don't have to watch it, they don't want to. But when they watch, and I don't mind criticism of, I don't mind somebody saying that's not very good, Lumpy, or your microphones aren't working, or what, that's fine, I get all that. But what I don't like is the generalised, I hate vloggers, what do they do? They're trying to earn money out of it, blah, blah, blah. You think, what on earth is the matter with you? You have no appreciation of the level of work that has to go into creating that. And you can choose to watch it or not. If you're going to watch it, give some constructive criticism, or by all means, or praise, or whatever it is you want to say. But don't sit there on Facebook just stating that vloggers are a waste of space or whatever it is. There's some real anti-vlog stuff, and it just doesn't make sense. Vlogging is a modern world. It's the way it is. Just like, you know, people posting photographs of their cats or their kids going to school or whatever it is. That happens, and if it's not your bag, you just move on. But you don't need to. And I said to a guy the other day, it's tantamount to bullying and harassment of a group, and it happens a lot, and it's not acceptable, because we're not doing anything wrong, and if we are doing something wrong, then we're happy to receive that feedback.
It's a generalisation.
Oh, it drives me mad. It drives me mad. Either give us a chance or don't. You don't like vlogging, just don't watch any YouTube videos. I think a lot of it stems from the fact that they always think they know better, and they don't like the fact that a lot of vloggers are quite new to it. And so vloggers will tend to say things, and those that are, or deem themselves as extremely knowledgeable and have got 30 years history on the water or whatever, There's the vlogger isn't trying to tell you what to do or how to do. If you know better, that's fine. But what a vlogger's got to say to people very often is useful to somebody who's never been on the water. And if it's dangerous, if the advice that's been given by a relatively inexperienced boater via a vlog, then you need to give them that constructive feedback via the correct forum, i.e. you comment on the video. Because otherwise, that person never learns. Kick soapbox in the water.
I was about to say, are you starting to topple?
You're finished now. Still done.
No, I know you get very passionate about it.
There's just no need for it. This will be Kegworth Deep Lock, and it is open.
And you can catch up with the rest of this cruise down the Soar in the next vlog. Until then, please do like, subscribe and comment. See you very soon. Bye bye.